Hi my lovelies, happy Monday, but it is not Monday today. I want to tell you I'm pre-recording this video. Today is actually Thursday because we are going away tomorrow. We're going to Lake District, which is miles away, and we won't be back till late Sunday, so I might not have time to record my Monday video, and because I have a few things to show you and a few things to talk to you about, so I thought I pre-recorded just so something comes out on Monday. So as usual, what I will do first, I will show you a few things that I've got, and then I will whinge and moan and tell you about things that are happening. First thing that I'm the most excited about is, ta-da, the Cover Effects custom cover drops. This is like, oh, it came beautiful. It is exclusive in the UK to Harvey Nichols, and it came in this gorgeous bag. I was so curious about these. I haven't tried them yet because they came today, and there isn't that much on YouTube yet about it. I found a few reviews and demos, but do you know what annoys me the most? When people get something and you look at that color and you think, yeah, that color looks a bit like my color, what is it, and they never tell you. So let me tell you, mine is in N35. Okay, so they come in oh, let me first tell you what it is. So this is very revolutionary product that I don't think there is anything like it out there. Basically, this is concentrated pigment. This is not a foundation. This is very liquidy pigment, and the point of it is that you can mix it with anything to add coverage. So you can mix it with your moisturizer, with your SPF, with your tinted moisturizer, with your foundation if you feel that your foundation doesn't have enough coverage, and it will intensify that. They say that if you mix it, say with moisturizer, if you just add 1 drop, you get sheer coverage, 2 drops medium, and 3 drops and above full coverage. So I am so excited to try it. So mine is in N35. They do it in G, which is golden, and neutral, and is it C or P that it is? C, cool pink. So obviously I was not interested in pink. Now I was gonna get the golden, and I already had it in my basket, but because they didn't have my color, I wasn't too sure. And then I've watched a few people, and Kathy said that they ran, she had neutral, and she said it runs a bit yellow. She said the golden ones were very yellow and orangey, so I thought I go for neutral. And as you can see, don't know how that shows on a camera, let me move it here, it is beigey, but it has yellow in it, so I'm glad I got that one. Also, you might think that they are darker than you need, but you need that, because imagine if you mix it with sunscreen, for example, which is really white. I think once you put it on your face, it would be just right. Why I think this is so great, because it doesn't give you, this is not foundation, so if you use it with very thin moisturizer, that's how you will look on your face. You will have the coverage, but you won't have the cakiness, the thickness of foundation. You will just have the coverage. So I think this is going to be particularly great for us more mature ladies that, you know, we want coverage, but usually if you get full coverage foundation is very thick and settles in those lines, whereas I can achieve full coverage now with very thin moisturizer. So I will definitely demo it and review it for you, but I am so excited, and I'm upset that I'm not going to be able to try it over the weekend because I'm going away and I don't want to take it. But yes, you will see me talking about it for sure. So this was very exciting. Now I bought a couple of blushes and some lipsticks. So Karen's been talking about the new MaxFactor Cream Puff Blush. Okay, it's not a cream blush, so I don't know why it's called Cream Puff. It is powder blush, and this one is number 30, Gorgeous Berries. Let me swatch it, why not? It's beautiful, this one. Gorgeous. And this one is called Seductive Pink, number 15. And this is very pale pink, but it does, it's like a dusky pink. It does show nicely on your cheeks. Okay, these are supposed to be very, very similar in finish and how they apply to the Hourglass Ambient blushes. I don't have any of those. I never jumped on a wagon. I didn't think I needed to pay that much money for that sort of blush, and there are mixed reviews about it. But yeah, Karen said that these, because she has some ambient ones, she said that these are just like the Hourglass, and they are beautiful. They have such a smooth, silky finish with not shimmer, it's that luminosity, you know, like the ambient powders. I saw the other colors, but the other ones seemed very, very pale. There was one that was almost like more of a highlighter. So I am really happy with these. The only thing is they are not very cheap. I think they are £8, but there was 3 for 2, so I got some other stuff. But £8 for a drugstore blush, I think that is a lot. So these are really nice. Then I got 3 lipsticks. I got a couple of Maybelline ones. And I think that might be the new summer collection. I've got the Power Peony and Petal Pink. They're the color Sensational. So that's the Power Peony. It's a beautiful fuchsia. It's like my nails, really. I'm very pink today. I love Maybelline lipsticks. They are so creamy and gorgeous. This is proper blue pink. My color, my summer color. So I love that one. And Petal Pink is more of that milky pink, you know, that bright but very pastel. There it is. Again, more on a bluish side, so it will make my teeth look even more yellow, like the one I'm wearing now. The one I'm wearing now is the Madame Glam Lip Lacquer in Party Girl. Yeah, it is actually less blue than that one. But these are beautiful, and Maybelline lipsticks are great. The color Sensational, I love them. The only thing I hate about all drugstore lipsticks is these horrible things that have obviously the alarm thing under it, so to try to peel it off is a nightmare. And then I got a MaxFactor lipstick in Angel Pink, and this is a beautiful nudie, but again that sort of bluey pink. It reminds me a lot of Revlon Cupcake, and it's very shimmery. Oh, I just got my parcel from iHerb. I forgot now what I've ordered. I'll have a look in a minute. I think it was something from Elf. Okay, well, where was I? Oh yes, the MaxFactor Angel Pink. Yeah, this one's got really like pearly finish, which is quite nice now and again. What? Sorry, Louis is here. He's getting annoyed with me because I've been filming all morning today. Just have so many videos to do and not enough time. Okay, so that was it, what I got. Then I got a parcel from my lovely Melissa. And I will link her channel below. I love Melissa, and you probably all know that I love Melissa, and we do message each other. And long time ago she sent me a few bits, and then not long ago I sent her something back, and then she sent me something back. So it is so lovely to have all these girlfriends here on YouTube, that we can, you know, send each other stuff that we can't get. So the first thing that I've asked her for is this. I know you might think is pathetic, but these deodorants are my holy grail. And it was so funny because I just finished my last one that Melissa sent me the first time. She sent me a few. I just finished like a couple of days ago, and I had to start using some other deodorant which I hated. And then her parcel came. I was so happy because she sent me quite a few of these. Like I'm a smelly old cow. But I do really love them. These are the Invisible Solid Secret Scents and Expressions, and I like the Vava Vanilla. They smell of vanilla, they last forever, they really keep me dry and odor free. Not that I sweat, I'm a lady. So yes, I was so happy with these. Then she sent me lots of these. That's another thing. Lisa G1 sent me one for the first time. I've never seen them before, never tried them before, and I fell in love with it. So since then, Melissa sent me some before, and she sent me loads of these this time. I really love them, those little spongeable scrubbies for your feet, and especially this time of year when flip-flops are coming out and our heels are looking crusty. This is gonna be lovely. But the pièce de résistance, look what she did. She got me 2 rituals from Laura Mercier. I'm like, honestly, I was speechless. I am so grateful. Although I heard somewhere that ritual might come back. What? Wait, shush, shush. I've heard the ritual might come back for a bit here in May, but I don't know. But I have 2, I still have one, so now I'm using it, you know, like there is no tomorrow. I feel like I can almost eat it because I have so many now. And so I'm so grateful, Melissa. Thank you so much, because they are not cheap either. So I am very, very grateful. And then look, she sent me these, and they're cute. Girls just want to have sun. She infused lounge socks. Look at these. They have like the beach on them with the straw umbrella, a couple of deck chairs and sand. They are just gorgeous. Thank you, Melissa. And also she sent me a bag of Sephora samples. I love that. Sephora samples, I get so excited because obviously we don't have Sephora. And a lot of the stuff that even if I could order online or from Sephora, I've got no way of going and trying them and seeing them. So I'm so excited. Oh, she sent me some more of the Dr. Dennis Gross, those Alpha Beta towelettes. I am so excited about that. Cover Effects contour kit. And look at that. You have a lovely samples. You see, I probably would never even think to get it without seeing it. But when I try it and I like it, I might order it. You know, we can get Cover Effects like in Harvey Nichols and other places. I just think the custom cover drops are exclusive to Harvey Nichols. Then she sent me a sample of Kat Von D, you know, Lock-It Tattoo foundation that I like in light 48, because I was saying the one that Carmen sent me, which is medium 54, is more for this time of year. I wanted something lighter for next winter, so I will keep that and try it. So that's great. This thing I've been very, very interested to try is the Makeup Forever Step 1. You know, all these different primers. I don't hardly ever use primers, but I've been intrigued by these because a lot of people use them, and you have like the mattifying one, you've got smoothing one, hydrating one, and redness correcting one. So maybe I will find one that I really enjoy. This is so exciting as well. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I've never had one, I've never tried one, or the powder one, or this one. Oh, okay, that's what I got, is the two e.l.f. brushes, which are the blush brushes. I love these. And I've told you about iHerb. You can't get e.l.f. now online here in the UK. The website is closing down. And iHerb is in the US, but everything is so affordable on there, and even with the shipping, and you always earn points when you shop there. I paid hardly anything for it, and like I said before, I order my Real Techniques brushes from there because they're much cheaper there. This is a bit different than my first one, but I love these brushes. I don't use them for blush. I love them for setting my T-zone and under eye concealer. They are just great brushes. And I also got the eye primer in, what's that one? In sheer, because I had a couple of these before and I finished them and I thought they were very good primers. So yeah, I'm happy about that. So that's it what I've got to show you product wise. So now I'm gonna be having a chat, so if you're not interested you can go now. Yes, first thing, let me quickly tell you, I was overwhelmed by your responses about the perimenopause and menopause, and you know, I was saying that I wasn't very well and I've been to the doctor and all this. In fact, I've had such awful beginning of this week. On Tuesday, I just cried the whole morning. Apart from my ovary pain and my anxiety attacks, I've started having terrible pain in my right kidney as well. So everything seems to be on my right side. So I've made an appointment to the doctor to see him, because I still don't have my appointment for my ultrasound scan. But I found out that I might have to wait up to 6 weeks. That's NHS. Anyway, this kidney pain was so bad and constant and throbbing that I had to keep taking painkillers. And I don't know if you remember, last Monday I told you that on Tuesday Louis was going for a trial sleepover. I found a lady that bought dogs for when you go on holidays, and she seemed really nice, and I was so happy that I will have someone to look after Louis. I was so upset when I had to leave him there. You know, I don't like it, but he's very friendly. He's not shy, he's not scared, he loves everybody, and he was getting on with all the dogs. So I left him there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was gonna pick him up next day at 11:30. Anyway, that night I felt quite sad he wasn't here. Then I went to bed and I read in bed a bit, and I felt tired and my kidney started hurting. I presume it was my kidney, and it was so bad that I couldn't get to sleep, so I had to get up and take some painkillers, and I sat downstairs for ages in pain, and I went to bed I think 3 in the morning in the end. Woke up the next morning in quite bad mood because I was tired, I'm premenstrual, I'm in pain. So I wasn't in best of moods. On the way to school, because Max then started school on Wednesday, on the way to school, I got a text from the dog woman saying, unfortunately, Louis barked now and again throughout the night, therefore she won't be able to board him. And I got so upset. You know, when you feel crap anyway and things like that happen, I just started crying. So I cried all the way home. I came home and I thought, well, what am I going to do now? He was going to go there this weekend because we're going away, and then in July we're going to Spain. He was going to go there as well, and now I've got no one to look after him. So that was one thing. The other thing, I was really upset because I thought, what do you mean he barked? He obviously wanted something. He never barks at night. And even if he did, isn't it your job to do something about it? Anyway, so I was counting the hours till I could pick him up, because I had to pick him up at 11:30 and I got this message about 8. And then I'm getting a phone call from my doctor saying that they've cancelled my appointment because the doctor is ill and there is no other appointments available. So that just finished me off. I said, can please some doctor on duty call me, because I don't know if this is serious, if it's kidneys, do I need to come in? And anyway, the doctor called me, and you know, like you can tell, they're not really interested because they are busy, and basically I got nothing from it. But then I was emailing back and forth with Karen, Mrs. Ginger, and you know, she works for NHS in research, so we call her Dr. Karen. She knows a lot, and she said, I remember you telling me that you started taking this beta carotene, you know, the vitamin A tablets. And she said, you can overdose on them, you can have too much of vitamin A, and they can cause damage to your kidneys. And I thought, gosh, maybe that was it, because I started getting that pain after about 2 or 3 days of taking these tablets. So I stopped now, and I must say my kidney is a bit better. So I don't know if this was my kidney, if it was due to that belly sun, or is it still something to do with my ovary? I don't know. But I had the crappiest day on Tuesday ever. I was really depressed. It couldn't have been any worse, and thank goodness that my husband was working from home that day, and he's so great, you know. I don't know how he sometimes puts up with me, because I don't cope with stress well at all, and things that might feel or seem very trivial to other people can be overwhelming to me. And you know, and he's always so supportive and understands, and he said, don't worry, he said, we take the dog with us this weekend, there is no problem, because we can take him there. It's a lovely place in acres of land in some country house, but we didn't want to because it's a long drive, but we will just have to stop over more often. And so that made me feel better, but I'm still in a back to square one. I have to find someone that will be able to have him when we go on holiday. And this time, sorry, yes, that was Paul. So what was I saying? Oh yes, I still need to find someone that I feel comfortable enough with and trust them to have my Louis. And I tell you, when I went and picked him up, she said to me, well, he didn't cry all night, but well, he didn't cry, he barked. She said he just barked now and again, and I'll come downstairs and stroke him and go back, and he'll stop and then bark again. And she has her own dog as well, and that night she didn't have any other dogs boarding. So I said to her, so where was your dog? Oh, she said, oh, my dog sleeps with us in the bedroom. And I said, so was he on his own? She said, oh yeah. And I was so angry. I mean, I didn't say anything. I thought, you know, he's not even 6 months old. It's his first time in a strange home, and you left him on his own all night in a kitchen. He must have been terrified. You know, I wasn't there, she wasn't there, no other dogs. I thought, well, at least you could have left your dog there. And also, I think the whole point of these businesses is home from home. So if that was me, if I was looking after someone's dog and they paid me good money for it as well, I would do anything to make that puppy feel comfortable. I would have taken it to my bedroom. He doesn't sleep in our bed, but he sleeps in a bedroom. And I said to her, oh, you know, he sleeps in our bedroom. She said, oh, does he? And I said, well, yes, I put it all in a form, because she gives you this big form to fill in, you know, his habits, what he likes, what he doesn't like. And I'm thinking, well, you obviously haven't even read it, so what's the point of it? So on one hand, I thought it was blessing in disguise, because obviously she wasn't the right person. I mean, who would do that? I felt afterwards, I mean, don't get me wrong, she was still a lovely lady, but I think she was one of those that wanted easy life for a lot of money. So she liked dogs that are just quiet and look after themselves, so she doesn't have to do too much. But she said he was a sweetie, and he was very good when she took them off for a walk and everything. So yes, it was an awful day. But now we're taking Louis with us, and I just have to find someone. I have to start looking for someone, and I'm going to be much more careful and selective. I think this was a bit quick because we really needed someone for this weekend. But now we're going to take him with us. So, what was I saying? Oh, thank you so much for all the advice about the perimenopause and all this, because like I said, I'm new to it. The menopause bitch is sneaking up on me. It's just around the corner, and like I said in my previous video, I know nothing about it, and I think I'm gonna start educate myself about it, because no one else will help us. I mean, doctors are useless, and you know, the more and more I hear from you, you send me emails and stuff, which I love. It is quite challenging time in our life. I suppose they don't call it change for nothing. So I've ordered the book. A couple of you recommended, I can't remember now the author, but she's a US doctor, and the book is called The Wisdom of Menopause, I think. When I get the book, I will show you. So I'm going to start reading that, and I want to, you know, a lot of you said give up caffeine, which I've heard before. So I'm going to start slowly giving up caffeine, and some of my friends said as well that that really helped with some of the symptoms. Eating a bit of soya, because soya's got natural estrogen in it. So apparently the nutrition and what we eat is very important at that time. Sorry, my camera just cut out. I don't know if you overheated as I'm recording quite a few videos today, or the batteries ran out. I can't remember what I was talking about. It was probably something about the menopause, the book, and all that. Anyway, there wasn't really that much more that I wanted to tell you. I have to go now because I have to pack. We're leaving really early tomorrow morning, and because we're taking Louis now, I have to pack so much more. I have to pack all his paraphernalia, you know, it's like taking a baby, taking his toys, food and stuff like that. So I'm going to be very busy. I've got a terrible headache, but talking to you all always makes me feel better, and I love your comments, and I love that we share all these experiences, because it makes me, and probably you, feel better knowing that we are not alone, and we all have problems, and things happen to us all. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you sometime probably next week. I have a few videos pre-recorded, so I should be posting them here and there. But I will see you next Monday for the proper chat. Okay then, my lovelies, thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye.